Hello you guys, and welcome to this week's video. Today's video is called The Encouragement You Are Needing Right Now. So I want to talk to you guys about those unrealistic expectations that you have on yourself. You know, the ones that started out with really good, healthy intentions to grow in something or to meet a goal, and then somehow it became this weighty, unattainable source of anxiety in your life, maybe that you now dread and makes you feel like you do not measure up. Maybe it's not the goals or the expectations, the way you treat yourself when you think you fail with them. Maybe you find yourself comparing yourself to others if others succeed in an area. It could be like fitness or health related, how you want to eat or cook, how to run a household, procrastination issues, being on your phone, a business goal, a creative project. I feel like something I consistently struggle with is whatever goal or thing I have in my head that I want to improve on. I have a plan and the excitement, and then I just have these crazy expectations on myself, and I feel like I'm failing if I'm not doing what I know I'm capable of doing. I have an idea in my head of how I should be keeping a certain pace, the mindset I should be having, and then I just get discouraged if I can't continue on with that pace or execute whatever it is that I wanted to do. And then it's just like discouraging. Like you hit a point of, dang, what is the point of even trying? Because it's like you see the potential of how something could be. And then when I'm not able to do it that way, I feel like I failed. This is obviously untrue and actually kind of silly because I don't operate this way. Like on a relational level, I actually am very passionate. I'm very passionate about how things take time and there's beauty in the journey. That's literally what a huge part of this channel is. I just have a hard time applying that to just teeny little daily tasks, okay? Like want to be able to do the house stuff and the self-care things and Jesus time and just that kind of stuff on top of everything else. It's like day-to-day stuff that I just want to cram in and I want to do it all. So this is also another layer of like, I need you, Lord, to help me prioritize what needs to happen today. So this is what I'm sharing, and it's coming from a place of like, I need the personal reminder. So I'm gonna give you like a real life example, okay? I recognize that I enjoy my days with my daughter so much more when I'm able to do a few certain things, whether it's like for me or for my house, okay? So I know that this is healthy, this is good, right? These are good things, but where it goes wrong is like, what I do to myself when I can't execute these things. So it was exciting for me when I was able to pinpoint, I am more present with my daughter when I can do this. I'm a more fun mother when I am able to not worry about this or that. Things like this include sleep, prioritizing exercise, house prep stuff, whatever. It's great and helpful to know that these things are helpful to me, but what's not helpful is when I believe in the narrative that I failed today or today is not going to be as great as it would be if I were able to get to this or that. So it's great to take care of myself and my house, but I need to be practical that life happens and there will always be something that, quote, slips every day because it's called life. It doesn't mean I'm failing. There's no such thing as perfection and there's no arrival period that we will ever reach. And this is huge. The goal of the day is not to check every little box of the things that I'm wanting to get to. The goal of the day is to show up, love my family well, and be present and do my best. If there's things that will help me do that along the way, that is awesome. If I get to them, I do need to prioritize those things if I want to get to them. But if I can't or I don't, my ability to show up and enjoy my day and be present, it's not doomed or shot if I miss something. I failed nothing, and it's not that serious. Like, we can try again tomorrow. It's actually good for me to have days where I didn't get to what I wanted to. I don't want to get crippled by having this little box routine where if something goes wrong, I come unglued. That's no fun to be around. And honestly, for a while, I could feel myself falling into that a little bit. Structure is godly, routine is beautiful, but my peace cannot come from structure. Jesus is also present in the chaos, okay? I have to be able to access what he gives me when I'm in both. I don't get to all the things I want to. It grows my character, it tests my patience, it helps me grow and being able to daily decide what's priority, what is not. That is a muscle that you need to have, whether you are a mom or just a human being, whatever, in participating in life. A very relevant example would be like, I have a goal of waking up at a certain time. I have not failed if I decide to say, YOLO, I'm having a movie night with my husband, I'm staying up a little too late, and sure, I will not get to my workout in the morning because I chose to just do the movie with him. Like, tomorrow's not shot because we didn't work out. It is okay. It can be crippling if you just allow those things to hang over your head, if you don't perfectly achieve it all. Like, hate to break it to us, but it's not gonna happen where we just like get it right every single time. So let me give you guys like 2 practicals, okay, before we wrap this up. You need to stop comparing yourself to other people's lives and how others live. It is so irrelevant to who you are and what God has called you to do, okay? Like, you need to figure out, what does your life call for? What rhythms are necessary for your life? That is great that Janet down the street wakes up at 4:30 in the morning and lives a whole life before you even have breakfast. Is that what you need to be doing, or are you just comparing yourself to her? There's a scene in this video. As I'm filming, I'm like, dang it, we did not get to Costco at the time I wanted to, and it's late in the day, and blah, blah, blah. And I was just bummed because I felt like I gave us more than enough time to get out the door, to like do the grocery shopping and whatever. And I was like, okay, this was gonna be like an efficient day. But I was like, you know what? It is fine. And I just caught myself and I let it go. And I was like, we will get there when we get there. And we had this unplanned quality time reading books for quite a while. And I just had this moment of like, she is soaking this up and she really, really needed my undivided attention. And then it started raining as we were about to leave, and she loves playing in the rain. And I just let her play for like 45 minutes outside in the rain. And then she started playing with her neighbor friend, and I unexpectedly got some work done. And I'm sitting here getting this outline done for this video. Like, the Lord shows up and he helps you restructure and organize your day and like fits things in and gives you little pockets of time where you didn't think you had. Like, he helps us, you guys, you know, when we allow him to be a part of our days like this. It's almost like he helps us prioritize things and like multiplies our time, okay? So it's silly that I continue to need him to remind me so many times, because he really has shown me that he cares about the things that we care about, and he makes a way, he multiplies our time if we give it to him, if we allow him to be a part of that. And you guys, the scene that I'm going to leave you with, my child couldn't have timed it more perfectly. What you are seeing right now is the aftermath of my girl pulling the table runner off of the kitchen table, and that plant right there was all over the place, dirt everywhere. I wish I would have thought to pick up my camera right after it happened, but I was just, you know, too stunned and literally had been working on the outline for this video, so couldn't have planned it better. There's our closing scene, very relevant. You guys are doing incredible. You do not suck at your life. Look at your priorities, get them straight, have grace for yourself, and do not expect perfection. Learn to laugh at life a little bit. Okay, you're doing great. Love you all. I will see you next time.